D-Shell TV. I'm D-Shell, if you do not already know. Today I'm going to be doing another voiceover, and if you can see by the title below, you know this is a retwist. Now, let me explain. Believe it or not, this is the day after I decided to lock my hair, or maybe 2 days, something like that. I don't know, just listen, hear me out. I really wanted to feel like I'm really doing this, and for some reason a retwist was gonna do that for me. And every time I do my twist anyway, I do them pretty loosely, so like it's never gonna look like I just started it. It's probably gonna look like I've had them in for maybe a week or two, just because my roots are decently thick. Like I can't do anything about that besides a retwist, which is what I decided to do. You see how I made that full circle? Yes, sir. Okay, so as you saw, today I'm going to be using just my spray bottle, which I believe has rose water in it, and I'm going to be using just some oil, and I think I also used some aloe vera gel. I've been seeing like a lot of, like, as I was doing my research before I did my locks, y'all know I had to do research. I had seen a lot of people saying that lock gels, that they were just not the wave. So I seen some people trying to use other natural remedies like aloe vera gel, or just different types of gels, or even like just oil and water. So that's kind of what I just decided to do this time, because yeah, it was a very last moment decision, and that's just kind of what I did. So if you can see what I just did a few minutes ago, I placed the clip way too high, and I'm putting it lower, and I can appreciate that about myself, because I don't want flat locks, which while I was also doing my research, watching other people's videos, I remembered someone saying that when they first started their own locks, because they were also doing self-maintenance, that they had been putting the clips when they were doing their retwist like a little too close to the roots of their hair, and you let them dry, and essentially they got flat locks because that part of your hair isn't locked yet. So the way it dries, it's gonna be flat. Because if you don't get the point by now, you're not gonna get it if I try to explain it more, because then it's gonna just be even more confusing. But anyway, you can just, this video is just basically me retwisting my hair for the first time. And since then, I feel like I've learned a lot. Currently, I'm about, what is it? It's been like a month and 3 days. So what I'm looking like right now is so totally different from what I'm looking like now. I hope that makes sense. I hope. Oh my god, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, this video was just basically me retwisting my hair. But I hope everyone's doing well, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know down in the comments, if y'all are on a loc journey. Let me know how far along you are. Let me know what you've been experiencing thus far in your loc journey, or any tips, tricks. I don't know. I really don't know how many tricks you can have being locked. I've noticed like it's just so simple. You wet your hair every day, which I have been trying to do. I think I went like a week where I didn't wet my hair for 2 days, and that was just simply because I did not have access to my spray bottle. But that's neither here nor there. After that, I continued spraying it. It was not intentional at all, I promise. But like, I've got so many more frizzies. I think I've said in my last video that I've already had to pop my locks, and that was, well, an experience for the books, not something, you know, when people talk about popping your locks, it's like, when you actually do it, it's like, why am I doing this? Like, it feels like you're really damaging your hair, because when you are a loose natural, if you've ever had that experience, if you hear your hair pop like that, it's usually seen as a bad thing, you know? And you know this if you've been a loose natural, you hear something pop back there, you looking like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing with my head? You know, you're showing concern or whatever. But, you know, it's painless, and I feel like eventually I'll probably just get used to it and move on with life, because it's definitely gonna happen again until, you know, my hair matures, and maybe even sometime after that. But hey, just stop looking into the future and think about now. Also, you can see me right here just feeling that those two are just individually too small, so they'd be better together. Now they're married, and yeah, moving on with life as a couple, as a unit, as one. Y'all need to stop playing, but for real. Yeah, I'm just doing the same motion with my head. I think after I finished this, I sat under the dryer for anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. It was pretty dark by the time I was doing this. Like, I had the music on pretty much just to keep me awake. I think I had to go to work like early the next morning. It was a mess. Honestly, y'all, shouldn't have been doing this. Had no business, but it's what I wanted. I did it. No regrets, no take backs, nothing. Also, I don't think I pointed this out in my other video, but the parts at the front of my hair, they are a lot bigger, because the perimeter of my head, it does thin a lot faster, so I did decide to make those a lot bigger. I don't know if you'll be able to notice that in this video, but if you do, that is why. But I feel like a lot of people will probably catch on to that, just because I don't feel like it's just me, you know? Like, I feel like that's a lot of people. I feel like it's just extremely common, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, I cannot do nothing about that. You're just going to have to catch on. Okay? Okay. Dang, bro. I'm still not finished. Other than all this talking, I'm still not finished. Listen, you know what? I got 2 or 3 more in my hand. Y'all will hear me start back talking once I finish this. I'm done. Still a little fluffy. I guess, ooh, my face looks so oily. Ew. Y'all, it's almost 12 o'clock in the morning. Like, they look alright, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They look okay. I guess as I keep doing it, I'll get better, but girl, for right now, this is alright. There's a few of them, I was touching them, and they were like mostly dry, but you know, like a little wet. You know that feeling. So there's a few of those, very few. I think I touched like maybe 3. So I wasn't getting back under the dryer for that. If it was like half of my head, I wasn't tripping about the ones in the back because I knew they were gonna be dry. I had done those first, and then I went and ate some food. But the front, I just hopped it straight. Oops, see, I knew I had another one. Knew it. Anyway, I just jumped straight under the dryer for 40 minutes. I would probably do like 45 from now. I think it's just the fact that I used aloe vera gel and it's gel, so it'll take a little longer to dry, whatever. But you know, it's okay. It was guide for my first time doing my own retwist. Hopefully it just goes up from here. I literally just did these twists last night, and the only reason, if I haven't explained it already, the only reason I went back and did this is because I didn't have time to do it the day I did the twists. Because as you can see, even when I was doing twists in my other video, or even at the start of this video, they were very fuzzy. And I know I couldn't go a whole month without doing a retwist. It would probably be 2 weeks, and I feel like that was just gonna throw me off. I wanted to do it every month. Every month anniversary that I started them. So yeah, I had to do them today. And by the grace of God, I got off of work early. So this was all made possible by Papa John's Pizza in Youngsville. Y'all go ahead and get them in hand. They broken oven. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for having on my Loc journey with me. You know, it is literally only the beginning. Like, literally, it's day 2. It's literally only the beginning. So I will see y'all in my next video. Stay blessed, unstressed. God bless. And I'm out of there.